Title: Growing Together.
Letting go is a normal part of life. It begins in childhood and continues as we enter the adult world of responsibility, jobs, and family.
Birds on a tree branch.
We seem okay letting go of the old and accepting the new because these changes indicate growth, movement, progress. For caregivers, letting go is not so easy because it often implies loss.
Green leaves appear on tree.
It means accepting a new reality you never asked for.
The sky gets darker.
If you can't let go, you can't have the focus and the stamina to care for another. When you hold on to resentment, anger, or frustration, your sleep, mood, relationships, and health are all impacted.
Flowers bend and fall.
Being stuck in a negative spin prevents us from being present. You can't appreciate what's good and what's working if you're absorbed with what's missing. So how can we, as a caregiver, get to a place where we're okay with the changes? Okay with letting go? It's helpful to acknowledge that losses and changes are expected and normal, and allowing the heartache that comes along with the loss. This can mean tears, anger, sadness, whatever the response may be. It's an important part of moving towards letting go. A typical situation where a caregiver feels loss is when a relationship dynamic has changed. Perhaps you're an adult child taking care of your parent, or a spouse that is now in a caregiving role. The change in dynamic can be devastating and confusing. As a caregiver, you're faced with losses daily. Whether it's a reliable support system that falls away or your loved one's physical and mental decline, loss can seem endless.
Squirrel and acorn.
One type of loss is called ambiguous loss, and this is the type of loss that you might experience when your loved one is there, but not there in the same way, such as with a cognitive disorder. Anticipatory grief is the feeling of grief that occurs before an impending loss. This often occurs when your loved one has a progressive or terminal illness. Of course, death is the ultimate loss and exercise in letting go. But there are things you can do now and on an ongoing basis to aid in letting go. Pay attention to the sweet moments when things are working. One way to embrace the good moments and memories is to celebrate. Celebrations occur throughout someone's entire life: birthdays, holidays, graduations. So why not simply celebrate someone's life while they are still living it? Gather friends and family to share stories in your loved one's presence so that they can participate and feel contentment. Equally important is self-love. Take a moment each day to thank yourself and express self-appreciation. After all, you need to care for yourself if you intend to care for others.
Leaves sprout on a tree.
For caregivers, loss is expected, but creating opportunities for you to process your feelings and remember the joyful moments will help you let go of the uncontrollable and breathe in the love.
Text: North of Now, produced with the participation of Tell Us Fund, Stories for Caregivers.